Oh, really? How interesting. So the next goal is set. I just want you to know, you say that you love the show. You say that you love the stories. Oh, Bryn, I don't know what I would do without Twisted Tales Live. I've actually heard that. Well, if you want the candles to continue burning, whether it is a small gift or a grand gesture, it is greatly appreciated, and we'll keep this live, alive, and thriving. What a wonderful audience tonight. I love the pink bow ties. So pretty. It goes with my pink necklace. Hello, hello, hello. Hey Roxy, hey Brandy Joe. 49 subscribers. Very good, very, very good. We are a community that loves fear, scary stories, scary movies, scary photos. Where can you find all of that in one? Well, in my Discord channel, of course. My mods will be posting that. If you want to be a night dweller, join my Discord. We have screams of fun. Hey Buddha J, how are you? Thank you, Mia, for the FYP. Hello, Ray Ray. How are you? Let me show everyone my beautiful gown. Black, of course. Seaweed. See-through sleeves with lace. Isn't it lovely? Perfectly fitting for the Night Queen. Hello, Bryant. Hello, Tigger. Oh, Tigger, thank you so, so much. Tigger subscribed for a full year. That is a lot of stories. Oh, I love the name, Spicy Queen. Give no fluffs, thank you. The future is looking very bright. We are going to have hoodies, tumblers, coffee mugs. What else? Oh, the sky is the limit. T-shirts. What else? Blue Eye Blonde, can't wait for it. Been waiting all week for Blood in the Snow. Where do you think this story is going to go? I love scary movies too. Now remember, next Wednesday night, it's your turn, Night Dwellers. The Queen is going to sit back and listen to you tell your real life paranormal encounters. Don't be shy. I don't bite. Well, just a little. Oh, thank you, Godrician. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. Miranda Lee, you have a scary story to tell. I can't wait to hear it. Oh, Friday night, 7:30. Meet and greet. I want to meet my fellow night dwellers. So come in and say hi. Exactly. White Crow Ranch, thank you for the follow. White Crow, I have a question to ask you. Come here. Do you like scary stories? What kind? Moreau, thank you for the follow, my dear. Hello, Sherry Pork, how are you? You've got to channel them. What we're going to do is we're going to have boxes, and as you have a story, you can come in and share it. I am greatly looking forward to this show. I am very good. Come closer. How close do you want me to get? Oh, I love that. Hello, Lulu. Thank you so much, my love. That was beautiful. It put me into such a dark mood. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Make sure that you are sharing this live. That is how we will thrive. Do you have 5 friends? 10, 15, 20. Let them know that there is Twisted Tales Live now. They might actually enjoy it. You love my candles, William. Very good. Hello, Levita. Thank you for the follow. As we are having new followers come in and join us, let's say hello and call them out. I am so thankful and so grateful that you have decided to share your night with us. Hello, Roberta Dobbs. How are you? Ghost tells stories about you. Well, I am intrigued. Angelique, lovely. Thank you for the follow. Some very interesting names that are coming in here. I'm not telling the next story until we have 100,000 likes. Tap, tap, tap. Thank you so much, Julia. Thank you for the beautiful pink bow. Hello, Wolves Whisper. How are you? Thank you for the beautiful pink bow. Lashy 420ness. Thank you for the follow. Lashy. There you are. I see you. Do you like scary stories? Tap, 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 tap. The next story is going to be a good one, but we're not going there until we have 100K. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did we just hit another goal? Let me know. Well, my goodness. My night dwellers are showing me how much they love me tonight. I love you. Are we there yet? Are we at 100K? My night leaders are counting. There you are, Tracy. I've been looking for you. There you are, my love. Oh no, my goodness, little bit of wit. I had not seen that. And we are at 101K. Amazing what can happen when you want to hear a story. Well, let's wait no longer. Shall we begin? You've been lurking in the shadows. I was looking for you. There you are. All right, my love, it's done. Keep tapping, my dears. Eric, thank you for the lovely roses. They smell divine. Let's prepare for the second story of the evening. Thank you for the lovely pink moon. Lower the lights. Turn up the music or turn it down. I have not messed with the volume. More to come on that soon. There's going to be a microphone, so you will hear your Night Queen loud and clear. Close your curtains. Lock your doors. Wrap yourself in your most cuddly blanket. Oh, this is how I am when I lay in my coffin. Just normally taking that pose. Wrap yourself up in your most warm and fuzzy cozy blanket as you lay on the couch, or perhaps you're in your bed. You will need it because the chills are about to come. Night dwellers, this is real. It's not just a legend. High on the hills of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, stands the Crescent Hotel, one of the most haunted places in America. Night dwellers, have any of you ever been there? Have you visited? Let your fellow friends know. Let me see if I can show you a picture. The Crescent Hotel. I must say that I did not know that Arkansas was so full of spooks. Apparently, it is extremely haunted. How haunted, Bryn? You're about to find out. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, this is truly haunted. I can feel the ghost and the spirits calling out to me, even as I look at its picture. It is a thing of beauty and fear. Oh yes, it is real. The Crescent Hotel sits high on the hills of Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It is a place where shadows move on their own. Let me see what other lovely pictures I can find of it. Ah, look, another night dweller. In the camera lens, do you see it? Yes, it's a shadow. Hello, my friend. Maybe it will come and visit you tonight. The newly remodeled Crescent Hotel. It doesn't matter. The spirits are still there. It's a place where shadows move on their own. Here's another one. Why, look at the lovely little girl in white. Near the staircase, no less. Hello, little girl. Where ghostly whispers call your name. Nothing like a black and white photo. Do you see it? Where something lingers in the halls, waiting, watching. And if you ever stay the night there, well, you might not be alone. Let's begin our story. Welcome to the Crescent Hotel. Tonight, on Twisted Tales Live, I, Bray Morgan, a horror author and a storyteller of ghost stories, paranormal stories, true crime, horror, and serial killers, am telling the story of the Crescent Hotel. This was requested by one of my night dwellers back some time ago. Let's begin. This is through first person, a guest at the Crescent Hotel. She wishes to remain nameless. I wonder why. I arrived at the Crescent Hotel just after sunset. My husband is a photographer, and he likes to take pictures of places, haunted places, at night. My husband believes in the paranormal. He believes in ghosts, spirits, vampires, you name it, werewolves. He believes in it. He says he's seen it. He knows it's real. I'm a skeptic. Well, let me change that. I was a skeptic. We arrived at the Crescent Hotel just after sunset. He had already talked to the receptionist there, and she agreed, as long as you stay out of the guest way, yeah, absolutely, you can take all the photos that you want. I remember when we pulled up in front of it, it stood like a watchful giant. It looked like it was something from another time. It's Victorian turrets piercing the dark sky like spears. Now, when my husband was telling me about the Crescent Hotel, he told me some of the stories. He told me about the ghost, the whispers in the hallway, the shadowy figures that were seen at night. He told me all about it, and I just looked at him. I loved him. I married him. For better or for worse, ghost or no ghost. So the plan was that he was going to take pictures, and then we were going to spend the night in the hotel. He wanted to find out if the encounters were real. Apparently, this is like one of the most haunted places in the US. He's been as far as London, Ireland. He has went all over the world in search of this stuff. If I was to tell you what his name was, you would know him. He's popular. His photographs appear in major magazines and publications. So we would spend the night, and he and I would walk the haunted halls. I remember he was getting his camera equipment together, and he looked at me. He's like, "Are you scared, babe?" No, I'm not. But I love you. But before morning came, my thoughts on the paranormal, hauntings, and ghosts would change. Now, from what I'm understanding from him, the Crescent Hotel wasn't always a hotel. Well, let me let Bren tell it, because she tells it in her English accent and she's a lot better at it. I'll be back. Thank you. The Crescent Hotel wasn't always a hotel. It was built in 1988, meant to be a luxury resort. For the 1800s, this place was extraordinary. But after years of neglect, it became something far worse. A hospital run by a man named Norman Baker, a fraud and a liar. He claimed that he could cure cancer, but his patients never got better. They suffered, and many never left. Today, their ghosts still walk the halls, still waiting for a cure that never came. Room 218, the most haunted room reportedly in the hotel. The room where Michael still lingers. He was a stonemason building the hotel when he fell to his death. And it was a very nasty fall. His body smashed against the foundation below. Now guests report hearing knocking from inside the walls. Doors slam shut on their own. Lights flicker, even when the power is off. And sometimes, late at night, my most favorite time, a shadowy figure is seen standing at the foot of the bed, just watching, just observing. Just waiting. Not all ghosts here are aggressive. Some are just lost. Like the ones wandering outside in the woods now. I look out and see all these adorable green lights. They're lost souls. They have nowhere to go. And they want to come here, but no, I don't have enough rooms. Besides, I like the ambiance that they create. One of the said ghosts in the Crescent Hotel is like, well, Theodora. Don't you love her name? She was a patient in Baker's hospital. She believed in his cures. She believed that he would survive. But she never did. Now, Theodora roams the halls, tidying up room 419. She folds towels, all on her own. She straightens pillows, and if you speak to her, she simply says, "I need to find my room. Do you know where my room is?" And then she vanishes. The elevator in the Crescent Hotel shouldn't work. It's too old. Sometimes, though, the staff says that it moves on its own. The doors open, and you hear a little ding, ding, ding as it hits the ground floor. And inside, people see an old man in an old-fashioned uniform, a bellhop. Smiling. And he will even go so far as to tip his hat, welcoming guest. But when they step inside, he disappears. One evening, the entire hotel lost power. A complete blackout, which is very rare. For 20 minutes, the halls of this mammoth place were pitch black. Guests reported hearing footsteps coming closer. Some heard whispering right next to their ear. And one woman, sitting alone in the lobby, she swears that she felt a hand brush the back of her neck and then felt a prick. Like a needle. I hate needles. Do you? The moment the lights returned, she screamed because sitting beside her was a chair that had been empty. Something was sitting in that chair. I felt it. Something touched me. Ow! One of the guests looked at her neck when the lights were bright again, and sure enough, there it was. A prick of blood. The chair, a couple of guests noticed, also had a deep impression in the seat, as if someone had just been sitting there. Why do all these haunted places have to have a basement? I don't have a basement in my castle. Well, I guess you would call a dungeon a basement. We won't talk about that. The basement is where Baker did his experiments, where his patients were cut open, where the dying screamed for mercy. The hotel staff refuses to go down there. Because sometimes you hear moaning, crying, the clinking of surgical tools, and if you stay too long, you might see the ghost of Baker himself, still wearing his white coat, still smiling. Long ago, there was a young bride who stayed at the Crescent Hotel. The night before her wedding, she was found dead. They say she fell from the top balcony. Some say that she jumped. Others say that she was pushed. And now she wanders the hallways, a woman in white, crying, searching for her fiancé. But when she looks at you, her face is twisted in pain, her eyes filled with sorrow, and just as suddenly as she appears, she's gone, just like that. If you are just coming into the live, I am talking about the haunting of the Crescent Hotel. This is real. The Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas is called America's most haunted hotel for a reason. Spirits still linger in the halls. Some were murdered. Some never escaped, and some are waiting for you. It happens at 2 a.m. every morning. Guests who wake up in the night sometimes hear it, the distant creak of a gurney's wheels, rolling down the hallway slowly. But when they peek outside, they see a nurse dressed in a white uniform from the 1930s. She pushes an empty gurney right toward the old hospital wing. But the moment she reaches the end of the hall, she just disappears. In 2007, a group of ghost hunters came to investigate room 218. They set up cameras, thermal detectors, and then the door slammed shut on its own. The air in the room turned freezing cold, and suddenly one of them screamed. A deep scratch appeared on his arm, drawing blood. Fresh, bleeding, but no one had touched him. In 2014, a couple checked into the hotel, room 419. At midnight, they were woken up by whispers. A woman's voice, muttering, but no one was there. Then the bed began to shake violently. The woman felt cold hands grip her ankles, and she screamed as she was pulled out of the bed onto the floor. Her husband heard her screams. He woke up and came to her. She sobbed uncontrollably. "Get me out of here! Get me out of here now!" By 2 a.m., they had checked out. They refused to ever come back. It started as a reflection. A guest was washing their face. When they looked up, something else was in the mirror with them. There was someone behind them, a tall, shadowy figure. No eyes, no mouth, just standing there. When they turned around, nothing was there, but the mirror was an owl forked with a handprint. Why is it that there is always a sad bride in these places? Some have seen her, a woman in a white gown on the 3rd floor. She floats down the hall. But when she turns to look at you, her face is all sunken in. Her eyes hollow. Some say, come closer. She was pushed down the stairs the night before her wedding. But some say it wasn't the steps. She was pushed from the balcony. No one saw it, but apparently when she fell to her death, her veil came off and hung from the balcony. Some say that she wanders the hall floating and calling out the name of the man who betrayed her. As I mentioned earlier, the Crescent Hotel was once a hospital. Some rooms were used for experimental surgeries. Not a lot of them went right. Patients were cut open without anesthesia. Yes. Some never woke up. And sometimes if you press your ear against the old hospital door, you hear the sound of metal tools clinking and a voice whispering, "Scalpel, doctor." There was a young boy who once died in the hotel. He fell from the 3rd floor staircase, just like the bride. Now, guests see him sitting at the top, just watching. If you blink, he vanishes. He is apparently very shy. I had one like that once. He was so shy, but I finally got him out of it. But then sometimes he laughs. A soft, distant giggle that echoes down the hallways. There is one door in the Crescent Hotel, a door that forever remains shut, closed, locked. It's a door that leads to the basement. And through that door is the old morgue. Every night, staff locks it shut. But every morning, it's wide open. As if someone inside just wants to get out. Room 3500. It's no longer rented out. There was this one room that was large, and the staff at the hotel decided to rent it out. It was huge. So they did. Room 3500. But the funny thing is, they cannot keep anyone in there because people run out in the middle of the night, screaming to the top of their lungs. Let me go. Please let me go. Some say that the walls in room 3500 will knock. And if you knock back, they knock again. Would you like to take over the story here, dear? After all, this is your encounter. Well, the first room that my husband wanted to photograph was room 3500. He told me to just sit still as he took the photos, and we did. And then we went back to the room and decided to sleep a little bit because he wanted to wake up at dusk and take more pictures. I feel so silly saying this. I don't know what people will think of me when they hear it. We were laying in the bed, and I woke up. I felt cold, and I realized that the blanket that was on me was gone. My husband is famous for taking the covers, but I saw what I thought was my husband standing over me. And then I realized, no, it wasn't him. This person, this man, was wearing a white doctor's coat. And I remember screaming, and I remember my husband waking up beside me. He's like, "What's wrong, babe?" And You seem highly shaken, so I'll take over. Some guests see a man dressed in an old-fashioned purple suit. Oh, how I love purple. He walks down the hallway humming, but if you try to follow him, he vanishes into thin air. His His name? Norman Baker. The man who ran the fake cancer hospital. The man who let his patients die for the almighty buck. Some say he still wanders the hotel, laughing at the ones he left behind. In 1998, every guest in the hotel reported hearing the same thing. They couldn't sleep. The rooms felt wrong. They heard knocks. Felt cold breath on their faces. Would you like to guess at what time that all of this occurred? 3:00 a.m. My night dwellers know very well what that time is. Let me see it in the comments. That's right. The witching hour. The entire hotel lost power for only 5 minutes. And when the lights returned, some guests claimed they saw figures standing at the end of their beds, not doing anything, just watching. Heads tilted, peering closer. Would you like to finish your story? I mean, the night dwellers were here to listen to you tell it. No, I don't want to. Very well. I'll finish it out. If you ever find yourself in room 3500 or room 218 or the basement or the morgue, if you ever hear a voice whispering your name, if the lights flicker when you pass through the halls, don't stop. Don't look too closely in the mirror. And whatever you do, if you hear a gurney rolling toward you at night, don't open your door. I hope that you have enjoyed Twisted Tales Live tonight. It has been a good one, has it not? If I have scared you, chilled you, made you not want to climb the stairs, make you want to check your closet and look under your bed, then I've did my job. Tomorrow night, don't forget, is fiction night, and I will be telling another part of the vampire story, Blood in the Snow. I hope you're looking forward to it. Rest easy, night dwellers. Curl up in your beds with your blankets, your pillows, your white noise, your fans, whatever you use to rock yourselves to sleep, and drift away. But remember this. In the darkest corners and corridors of your nightmares, you belong. To me.